Jan, thank you for coming. I would like to pick your brains on an issue that you have worked a lot on the MPG, particularly migrant integration indexes, and how we can use this, for instance, in our idea for diversity partnerships. I know you did a lot of consultations every time you have a round of the new round of the MIPEX. You do a lot of consultations. What would you advise if we go ahead with these diversity partnerships? What kind of consultation to have with stakeholders on how to further promote the idea?
Yes, thank you for inviting me, and I'm happy to have my brains picked as long as I get something back in return. Yes, what I think, my first comment would be what we do with MIPEX is indeed measure to what extent governmental policies provide equal treatment of people with a migrant background. Now, your question, or the question of this seminar today, is whether minorities of whatever sort should be treated in the same way, and whether there should be strategies where different types of minorities are being served equally, right? Now, I think what we do with MIPEX is precisely that. We want to know how governments deliver on that one, and for us the way to understand that is to see who actually are the beneficiaries of the policy. So we do, and that is a boring thing for a lot of us, we do a lot of statistical analysis. How many people have benefited from naturalization schemes and policies? How many people are actually successful in school when we compare policies with PISA outcomes? Now that is, as I said, a statistical enterprise which we are doing. Secondly, what we do, we talk to the people concerned, and the people concerned for us are sure the immigrants, as well as the organizations that are working in support of them, and that includes often academics. And we create, as it were, informal platforms, so don't think too structural about it, but we bring them together precisely around, can we together see whether policies are adopted, whether they deliver on equal treatment, and does that indeed lead to results? Are they implemented in such a way that they lead to results? And that is what we do. And that includes, once you are doing it, you start with strict definitions, who's a migrant, and etc. But then you bring the people together, and then all of a sudden international definitions and frameworks don't matter anymore.
Yeah, so you do these consultations, I understand, by workshops or by seminars, by meetings, as you said, quite informal, I suppose organized on a thematic basis. What would you think about online consultations? Would you implement this?
I'm a modern man, so I believe in that. Can I say that what is extremely important for whatever type of consultation is that you say what is the consultation about, and I strongly suggest that you focus. You put in a focus. Don't make it too broad that you get a theoretical or conceptual discussion. That is dangerous and probably leads to nothing. Secondly, you have to say why you are consulting and what people that are part of that get out of it. So what is your ultimate goal? What is it that you want, and how do you want to keep them being interested in what it is what you're doing? Now, if you fulfill that, then the means by which you do it don't matter so much. You can do it in a meeting, you can do it online, why not? Bear in mind that we now tend to think that online consultation is the thing. The mean is subject to inflation, if you want. And if you do it well, it is very complicated technically.
Thank you very much. This is going to be very useful for us.
Okay.
Thanks.